In this episode of Made Across America, we're going to start things out with a little U.S. history. Then we're going to go have some fun chats with the folks who work at our Montgomeryville, Pennsylvania facility. After that, we're going to talk a little bit about the best American-made signs money can buy. And then we're going to wrap things up with a hot and divisive topic, sandwiches. Stick around.
Celebrating the USA manufacturing that protects what powers our everyday lives. This is Made Across America.
To kick off our Made Across America tour and celebrate Made in the US Day, there's no better place to start than here in Philadelphia. Right now I am in Independence Park, and behind me you can see is Independence Hall. And it's really fascinating to think about 250 years ago, a group of men were in there with no AC, no internet, no running water, but they were drafting up a very important document that would build our country. And taking place all around this historic area, there's a lot of new construction and improvements going on. So you can see our products at work. I'm seeing lots of signs, warning tapes, safety fence. It's a fascinating example of seeing past and the present converging. I was walking around just capturing B-roll for this, and there's this one historical marker about a man that I hadn't really heard of before. His name was Matthew Carey. He was another prominent publisher and printer who was an Irish Catholic immigrant, and the historical marker talked about how he was a big proponent of buying locally sourced goods instead of imports. Sound familiar? Just a few blocks from here was Ben Franklin's original house and his first printing press. And just about 30 miles up the road is where we have our own little printing press. Our Montgomeryville, Pennsylvania facility is home to two of our Trident brands, Lem Products and William Frick & Company. This combined innovative product line includes signs, tags, markers, emblems, and RFID products. The 42,000 square foot facility houses narrow web, screen, digital, and hot stamp printing equipment, and a vast array of bindery equipment. And when it came to talking to my colleagues located just outside Philadelphia, there was one burning question I really needed to know. The day after your Eagles got the job done, I heard efficiency and productivity just went through the roof here at Lem. Can you confirm or deny that's what happened?
I believe so. I think the morale was up.
Everyone's been upbeat ever since. We're still kind of soaking into that.
There was a lot of green.
Yes, it's been really exciting because there's those people that are not Eagles fans here. So to be one and rub it in their face was pretty cool, not gonna lie.
But we're kind of taking the Saquon Barkley approach. Okay. You know, run through everything and jump over it if you have to. So that's our current motto right now.
Were you an Eagles fan?
An Eagles fan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what, the day after that Super Bowl, did productivity at this place just go through the roof? Is that true?
I don't know about that. I think everybody was pretty hyped up.
Yeah. They deserved it. They deserve it. Maybe I'm from Minnesota, so I hope someday I could know what that feels like, but I'm not optimistic. We got the new sign out there.
Yeah, it looks great. Looks great.
Protecting what powers our everyday lives. When you read that or see that, what do you think about?
What it makes me think of is what I produce is extremely important. It can save lives.
Every sign that comes out of here is for a reason. It's for a purpose. And it's to make sure that everything is safe for you guys.
And it's not just the workers that are, using these on the utility poles or power lines or doing work in the ground, whatever it may be. It's also for the everyday person that we're making signage of safety signage like, hey, electrical, so that tagline pretty much encompasses what we're trying to do in the products that we make.
I'd say that it's a big part of everyday lives for so many people. So that is, really cool to be a part of that.
Safety. You got 811 in there. I mean, it's a big safety factor.
It makes me proud. So, that's something that we've been doing for a long time in the safety identification industry. It just gives us a little bit more powerful impact, as a nationwide organization with that backing of, that larger, entity. It's not just, Lem Products or Frick or Rhino. We're part of one conglomerate, team.
Now, what if I told you that there's a sign material out there that was significantly stronger than aluminum, costed less, and weighed a lot less? You'd probably say, surely you can't be serious. Well, I am serious. And don't call me Shirley. Aluminum composite material, or ACM signs, are signs that are comprised of 2 thin sheets of aluminum that are thermobonded to a polyethylene core. Using a state-of-the-art digital printer, we can print unlimited colors without charging extra. Also, we can do custom shapes using our precision CNC cutter for no additional charge. This life-size cutout of Leslie Nielsen was actually printed on ACM using our printer. Look at this amazing detail from the digital printer. It is so realistic looking that I can hide it around the house and scare my wife. How does this get made? If you don't mind just kind of walking us through the process in layman's terms.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like a file will come from approved from the customer and checked by us. And then I take that file and I turn it into, I make a print file and a cut file. And then it goes to the printer, the print, and gets liquid laminated. And then it goes out and it gets cut on the flatbed cutters. And then they get packed up and shipped out.
This job to me, is fun. When it comes down to quality, our quality has to be 100% sure coming out this office, right? We have to make sure every cut is precise. We want to make sure that the customer or the clientele has, our work is coming out 120% quality-wise.
Another point of pride is just the fact that it's American made. We make it ourselves, by America, for America. Can you speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, no, that's great. We do a lot of that for sure. We obviously are manufacturers in the United States, and that's important to a lot of our companies. They want to buy from American-based, suppliers, and we're one of those, and a group of them. So, it is important to us, and we can create more jobs in the area and, provide a better quality of life for our community.
I always like to explain ACM material as a sandwich, and that is a great segue into the final chapter of this episode, sandwiches. Philly might be home to the cheesesteak, but is that everyone's favorite sandwich? I had to find out. If you have not eaten lunch today, viewer discretion is advised. What's your favorite sandwich?
Roast beef, hot roast beef with some au jus and some horseradish.
Capris with the mozzarella, tomato, fresh basil, something like that.
Bring in lunch tomorrow. I'll take one.
Italian hoagie.
Italian hoagie?
Italian hoagie.
Oh, I'm gonna go with like a chicken cheesesteak with fried onions.
Hot roast beef and Swiss.
I would have to say cheesesteak.
I'm a big burger guy. I mean, to be honest, any kind of burger, is that considered a sandwich? I would assume so. Bread with something in the middle.
Now that is a question. Is a burger considered a sandwich? That might have to be something that we'll put out into
get a poll
the
going.
ether and get a poll going. Yeah. We're having a safety snapshot photo contest, and the grand prize is a $1,000 airfare voucher. All we're looking for is your best photos of utility and safety signage from across the country. Enter for a chance to win great prizes.